In Germany, two cars of a passenger train tipped over after a collision with a freight train. The crash occurred near the main station in the city of Mannheim, which is a major railway junction. There were more than 100 people aboard the two cars that tipped over. 5 sustained serious injuries and another 40 were said to be lightly injured. Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is in the midst of a tour of Latin America. He announced his intentions to reshuffle his cabinet. Terrence Terashima takes a look at how the Japanese public views this decision and their expectations for the new cabinet.
It was a much-expected announcement. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe announced his intentions for cabinet reshuffle in September, aiming to strengthen the cabinet and its ability to tackle renewed challenges. It has been 18 months since Prime Minister Shinzo Abe took office, during which he had high public support for his economic recovery measures, but bitter criticism for his nuclear and defense policies. I asked people on the streets how they evaluate the Abe government and their expectations after the cabinet reshuffle. Majority of interest were on economic recovery.
My interest was in the economic growth and ending the prolonged deflation. I hope he will continue his efforts for sustainable economic growth.
I put my hopes of further economic recovery, but I am against adopting the right of collective self-defense. I do not want our young people to go to war.
Majority of the public seems satisfied with Shinzo Abe's economic stimulus measures, but worry of added burden from possible further consumption tax hikes next year. The pace of GDP recovery in July to September quarter will be one of the main factors in deciding whether to go ahead with a second stage of the sales tax hike to 10%. Some of the public showed concerns for Abe's bipolar diplomacy. He has visited 47 countries during his second term, but has not yet met with Chinese or South Korean counterparts.
As a private citizen, I do not feel any discomfort, but it is very apparent that diplomatic relations are strained and need to be improved.
Asked if the cabinet reshuffle might improve the government abilities, as Shinzo Abe indicated, most were skeptic.
I don't think his basic policies will change even after the cabinet reshuffle. Nonetheless, it is good that we have a stable government, and I hope he would concentrate on securing a stable economy.
Abe is expected to face numerous public criticism in the latter part of the year. Some of the dormant nuclear power plants are likely to restart, while the collective self-defense bill is due to pass the Diet. Moreover, a final decision on the sales tax hike are due to be announced in October. Experts say it will be his biggest challenge to maintain public support since he took office. Terrence Terashima, CCTV, Tokyo.